Now come to theoretical example to solve questions. For example, roll a die. What is the probability of rolling a 4? Mean, when we roll a die, what is the probability that 4 will occur? Now our favorable event is 4. So the formula is probability of event equals to favorable outcome divided by possible number of outcomes. Here, these are the faces of dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Our favorable event is 4. So how many times 4 is in this die? That is only one time. So we write here 1. And the total possible outcomes are 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So 6 is written here. So the probability of rolling a 4 is 1 out of 6. We can say 1 over 6. And in other way, we can also represent it as that what is the probability of rolling a fair die. And other way to explain is how many times 4 is in the dice? That is only one time. So it is here. How many total options? That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is 1 over 6. We can also, this is called spatial intelligence. So this is another way to explain the question. Now come to another question, that is second example. What is the probability of rolling an even number? What is even number? The numbers which are divisible by 2. For example, 2, 4, 6 and so on. Here the total outcomes of dice is this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many are even? 2 is even, 4 is even and 6 is even. So these are our possible outcomes that are required, or favorable item we can say, or event we can say. So how many are these? These are 3. So we write here this is 3. And the possible outcomes are 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So 6 is here. It is 1 over 2. The probability of rolling an even number is 3 out of 6 or 0.5, or maybe we said 50%. This is also the second way to explain the question, that is spatial intelligence. What is the probability of rolling an even number? So the even numbers are in the numerator, the required favorable items are in numerator, and the possible outcomes are always in denominator. So the ratio will be 3 over 6, and we can again say that is 0.5 or 50%. Theoretical approach to the word problem. Lawrence is the captain of his track team. The team is deciding on a color and all 8 members wrote their choices down on equal size cards. If the Lawrence pick one card at random, what is the probability that he will pick blue? So how many blue cards here in this? 1, 2 and 3. Or how many total cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So these 3 cards are blue. Number of blue cards 3. Number of total possible outcomes are 8. Total cards are 8. So here we go. The probability is 3 over 8. Or we can also explain it. We can also write it in decimal, that is 0.375, or in percentage it is 37.5%. Now this is another example. Example number 3, that is of spinner. What is the probability of spinning green? Probability event. Again, favorable outcomes over possible outcomes. How many green sectors are in the circle? That is only 1. And total sectors in this spinner are 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Total possible outcomes are in denominator, and the number of favorable item, that is only green, is 1. So this is 1 over 4. We can also say this is 0.25 or 25%. So by this we also explain probability in the ratio form, in decimal number, or also in percentage. Example number 5. Deck of card. What is the probability of picking a heart? In deck of card, total number of cards are 52. And there are 13 cards having the heart on it. So our favorable outcomes is the card with the heart. There are 13 cards in this pack of cards. So 13 over 52, that is 1 over 4. The probability of picking a heart is 1 out of 4, or that is 0.25 or 25%. So another example, what is the probability of picking a non-heart? Means in the deck of the cards which are not of heart. So our favorable cards are other than hearts. So these are 39 in number and total number of cards is 52. So we simplify it. The final answer is 3 over 4. So the probability of picking a heart is 3 out of, picking not a heart is 3 out of 4, or 0.75 or 75%. Another example for practice, calculate the probability of each independent event. So this is the question, you people can solve it by yourself. What is the probability of black here? So number of blacks are 1, 2, 3 and 4. And the total sectors are 8. Probability of black is 4 over 8. You have to simplify this question by yourself. This is for your evaluation. Now this is the answer. 4 over 8. Probability of 1, that is 1 over 8. Probability of odd number is 1 over 2. How many odd numbers here? That is 1, 3, 5 and 7. After evaluation, you can check your answer from this. Now this is real world example. A computer company manufactures 2,500 computers each day. An average of 100 of these computers are returned with defect. What is the probability that the computer you purchase is not defective? Probability of not defective equals to number of not defectives and total number of manufacturers. So the computer which are not defectives are in number 2,400 and the total number of computers are 2,500. So we simplify this and answer will be 24 over 25. It's mean the computer which are not defective are 24 out of 25. And it is also meant by that only one computer is defective. Another example for evaluation, calculate the probability of each independent event. Now you people check yourself. Another example, another question, practical or practice. Calculate the probability of head and the probability of tail. Thank you. This is our today's lesson, and you can also solve such type of question from the book D2 exercise 15A. This is your homework.